Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. For my other videos, kindly refer to the links given in the description below. In this video, I am going to explain how to use for each command. When you want to do something repeatedly in text environment. Let us take up a text file like this. Let us say you want to draw a circle of radius 1 centimeter, 1 unit 1 centimeter at the coordinate 1, 0. On compilation, you will get the output like this. You have a circle labeled 1. Suppose you want to have, let us say, 6 circles. Then, in that case, what you can do is, you can use for each command. The syntax is like this. For each, you define a variable, let us say it is I/i, and the values it can take are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You can give the range like this, or you can simply say the initial value, final value in between 3 dots. Automatically, the values of I are incremented by 1. Suppose you want to give some other increment, then what you can do is, you can suggest the next value of I. In this case, the increment is 0.05, etc. Let us take this simple case. For each I in 1, 3 dots, 6. Then we would like to draw the circles at /i, 0, and they are to be labeled as /i. Then you can have 6 circles labeled 1, 2, 3, etc. up to 6. Suppose you want to label them with capital A, B, C up to F. Then what you can do is, you can define one more variable /j, where the variables take on values 1 /capital A, 2, capital B, and so on up to 6 /capital F. Then you can say, here you can say /j, then the circles will be labeled as A, B, C, etc. up to F. Again, you can define one more variable like this, /k, which variable you may use to define colors. We define variables I, j, k like this. I takes on values 1, 2, 3 up to 6. J takes on values A, B, C up to F. K takes on values 30, 40, etc. up to 80. Then we draw a circle with this as a color at /i, 0 and labeled as /j. In that case, you can have the result like this. 6 circles with 6 different labels and 6 different colors. You can extend this to any number of variables. Now, let us consider another case. This will be useful whenever you would like to have the text labels in the axis. Here you have the axis line. Then we would like to have the text marks like this, and they are labeled as -4 up to +4. For each x in -4 to +4, you can have two different statements. The first statement is, at the position /x, 0.1, and then we use relative coordinate Therefore, there is no change in the x value. We use 0, and y value is decremented by 0.2 because it is incremented above the axis by 0.1. It has to be decremented by 0.2 so that the tick label is symmetrical about the axis. Then we can have the node label given like this. Whenever you give two such statements followed by for each command, remember to enclose two or more such statements within curly braces. For only then it will compile without error. Suppose you would like to combine them as a single statement like this, then there is no need to use the curly braces. You can have it like this. Let us take another case. We define two variables /x and /y. Values are like this. And then we would like to calculate the polar coordinates like this. Remember, whenever you perform such a calculation, it has to be done within curly braces. Only then the result will be alright. You can have a six-sided figure like this. This can be extended to any number of vertices, not only 6, you can have 7, 8, 9, etc. This is also possible. Again, when we say variable, it need not take a single value. It can represent the coordinate x and y values of a point. That itself can be treated as a single variable position. Here we have coordinates of positions like this 0, 0, 1, 1, etc. And they can be defined using a single variable position, and we like to have 4 different rectangles drawn like this at 4 different positions. Again, another special case is, first we start with two colors, color A, color B, and two different variables x and y. Then we would like to have 4 different balls like this. You can extend this to any number of variables. You will have 4 by 4 16 balls placed like this. X value changes, y value changes, color also changes like this. Let us consider the another case. You define one variable I which takes on values 1, 2, 3, etc. up to 7. Then from this single variable I, you derive another variable x like this, where I is /I star 3.14 is /x. Then you plot the values of I and x in a graph. Sorry, this is /x, it should be. We plot x and I in a graph like this. At the bottom we have the values of I, and the corresponding values of x are given at the top of this line. Let us consider the next case. Use a variable x from which you derive another variable y. Use a complex calculation like this, and then you can draw circles of varying radii and of varying colors like this. I have dealt with only the basics of for each command. Remember, with this as an input, I leave it to your imagination to explore other possibilities. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.